What is up, guys? It's your boy Mo, back at it again with another video. Now in today's video I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of it being a normal game, you know, an easy dub, I'm going to show you guys how I warm up. And this is how I do it, you know. I'm not the best Fortnite player in the world, you know. But usually before I start playing Fortnite, like I start on my day, you know, I like to hop in creative and I like to warm up a little bit. And I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of what I do. Now, obviously, I am going to mess up because I literally just got on and I was like, you know what, let's make a video. And I was thinking of like what I could do to benefit you guys. So usually the first thing I do is I just like warm up, do a little bit of these, you know. Do them until you feel comfortable with them. So like, if you get in a row, you're not messing up, then you're chilling. I sometimes mess up, you know. So that's the first thing I do usually. It's just get my building ready, stuff like that. Then what I like to do is I like to combine building with editing. Wow. What I mean with that is I like to build some stuff and like put codes and floors above me and stuff like that so I can edit them while I keep going. So like for example, I like to do some stuff like this, like me building, I chop myself, boom, like stuff like that. When I chop myself by mistake, for example, I like to make it harder on myself by building code and a floor above me, for example, to get used to the situation in game. And what I mean by that is, you know, sometimes when you build fighting in game, it can get like a little bit tense, and you can, while you're building up for height, you can code yourself by mistake and stuff like that. So this will help you when you do that mistake. When you do that mistake, it will be like, you know what, it's just like I practiced, boom, I can edit it like it's not even there. You know, I like to do this a lot. And then something else you do is you build a code, you jump. Boom, boom. I like to do this a lot because it's good practice. Yeah, I messed up. But we'll do like 10 or so. Like boom, jump up, build, jump up, build, jump up, build, and stuff like that. Wow. Yeah, I'll just do stuff like that. And then another thing that I started doing a lot is this. So I built this, right? Stair, platform, then wall. And then I edit this. I built the wall, I built the stair, and I edited it like this. I'll show you. Let me get higher, like this. Yep. Alright, ready? And I'll edit this. What this helps me with is a series of fast edits while I'm falling, for example. Okay, let me do it. I'm not really good at it, as you guys can see. There's a stair under me. But it is practice. And I edit this that way, yep. So here, bam, 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 boom. So I edit the stair, the platform, build the wall, and I edit the stair. Like so. Yep, perfect. Like this. So this really helps me, you know, get my editing on, get my building on. And then I like to crank some of those again. The double stair wall platform rush. The most important thing I do when I first warm up is get my building and editing right, you know. After I do all these stupid builds that really help, I like to build this. Now, I know this is easy to do, what I'm gonna do, but I promise you it helps. Sometimes when you're like really close to a wall, like you keep messing up your edits, like you build doors and stuff like that. So I like to get close to the wall and I like to edit fast. Get close and edit. See, I just built a wall. So I keep doing this until I'm confident with editing in front of it. And then I just crank some more of these. Like that. Alright. So now that we have our building and editing warm up, what I do is I like to go back to the weapons. Let's get there. I like to grab a shotgun. Preferably the combat, because that's my favorite gun in the game. Put it here, and then I just go boom. I just practice this for a long time. What this helps me with is just shooting from high ground and keeping the height while like dealing damage. So boom. And you will mess it up, but it's fine, because this will really help you in the game. So after I do a little bit of this, I like to do this now. Work from the bottom, you know, low ground warrior. So like, let's say there's someone above me, I'll just do boom. And I'll just keep doing that, you know. What this helps with is like, if you have low ground and you want to do damage, that's the perfect way to do it. And then you just crank a little bit of builds, a little bit of edits, this and that. And then once you win the game, boom, just like so. You take the L, and then you get the victory royale, baby. You know what I mean? So tell me if you guys do something similar to what I do, like in terms of just like these builds, or if you warm up before you play, just hop in. I sometimes hop in, but like most of the times I hop in creative, practice a little bit because I don't want to be rusty, and then I hop on to destroy some noobs. You know. Oh, one more thing that is really important. Like, I find myself doing this almost every single game. So let's say your opponent is here, right, on this platform, and then I stand here, right. The opponent is on this platform. I build, and then I build above him, and boom, shotgun to the face. I love practicing this because it's so important, man. Like, if this guy's under you, you edit this on him, and boom, you smack him right in the face. Practice resetting the stair back to you. Like, if it's in front of you, practice grabbing this back down, and boom. Now, I want to teach you guys a tip that I actually didn't know. Okay, so basically, if you guys wanted to rotate this stair and make it go this way, right? What you would do is you would grab this, go right here. Now that is long. That's a long process. Instead of that, you can just grab this corner piece, move it down, and it will rotate. Another example. If you want to rotate this piece to make the stair go back to me like so, what you do, instead of doing this, you can just, for example, if I want to go make it forward, I'll select this piece, the middle piece, and I'll move it to one of the arrows. Like so. It's way faster than doing this. Instead, I'll just do this. You know, but what? Okay, I'm messing up a lot. It's because the stair is already edited like so. Yeah. So instead of moving the stair forward, I usually like moving it to the side. But when it's going back, instead of going to the side, I actually do like going like diagonal like so, like as I showed you guys. When I'm right here, I don't go like from here to here. No, I just go build this and boom, smack him in the face. You know what I mean? Okay, another thing that I practice, and it's one of the last things I do, is practicing to take on walls without pulling my pickaxe out. Now I know there's no one holding the wall, but I want to make sure that I build as fast as I can after I break it. So I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and make sure I'm ready. Crank a little bit of those, this. Oh yeah, I also practice waterfalling, because sometimes when you're rusty, man, oh my god, waterfalling can be a hectic pain in the butt. So I build up high, and then waterfall. And that's basically it. I sometimes like 90 up a lot. My 90s are really bad right now because I haven't practiced them. I 90 up a lot, and then I try to like edit down like so. And yeah, guys, if you don't have the scroll wheel bind to reset your edit, I don't know what you're doing. It's so much better than holding right click. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something from it. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you enjoyed it, and peace, boys.